Page 69, Rise and Shine. Now this is dealing with the primary chords in G major. All right, every key has its own set of primary chords. The 1, the 4, and the 5, 7. The 1 in G major obviously is G's on the bottom, it's every other note. You know about the 5, 7 already. The 4 is the middle note goes up a half step, and the top note goes up a whole step. So it's there. Learn these. They're important. I will mention in the right hand, when you do the 4 chord, I recommend the 4th finger on C. I don't always do this. Sometimes I use the 3rd finger. It's just, if you use the 4th finger, you only have to move one finger up. Feels awkward, but that's actually a good fingering. Let's do this Rise and Shine. What do we got in here? We got a DC Alfine. No, we don't. We have a DS Alfine. I sort of explained this back when we ran into the DC Alfine, because DC means go back to the beginning. DS means go back to the sign. It's like the sign works sort of like a reverse repeat sign does to a repeat sign. It stops you. You just go to there. The sign is at the beginning of line 2. It's that squiggly looking thing there, that weird looking thing. That's the sign. So when you get down to the bottom there, then you immediately go back to the beginning of line 2, because that's where the sign. And you played a fine, which is in the last measure of line 2. That last measure, line 2, that has 3 beats in it. It's because we have a pickup beat at the beginning. And then they have another measure right after that on the second line, the end of the second line. That measure has 1 beat in it. That is the pickup to the bottom there, which is going to take you back to the beginning. So that fine measure, the measure where fine is, that 3 beats, that is serving as of the rest of the measure for both pickups, the one at the beginning and the one at the end of the second line. Do the dynamics on your own. Remember to bring out the melody, which is in the right hand in this piece. So just play the right hand a little louder than the left. The left, all you got are those primary chords. But in the primary chords, in the left hand, you got dotted half notes. So make sure you give a complete rest, a complete beat. So the 4th beat, when the right hand plays the 4th beat, the left hand is silent for 1 beat. Now again, you got phrasing in here. And remember, we want to hear a little bit of silence between the phrases, just a little bit. So in that last measure, the first line, when you're playing the B and you're holding it out, before you play the D, lift up the B so we get just a little bit of silence to start the next phrase. Same thing at the end, well, it's all over. Just between the phrases, I want a little bit of silence between them. At the bottom, the last line, that is the 4 chord pattern in the right hand. Just playing the notes one at a time. And they're telling you to go ahead and use the 3rd finger on the C, because that is a way of fingering that 4 chord from here. I said you could use the 4th finger if you wanted. You could also use the 4th finger in here. Here. I'll leave that up to you. The 4th finger is a little more awkward in this situation, but it's good practice. Whichever. Maybe one time when you play it, use 3rd finger, and the next time you play it, try 4th finger. It's whatever. Hopefully you're playing all these pieces multiple times. You don't just play it once and, all right, got it, I'm going on. No pedal in this. Let's play this together. It has a pickup. It's in 4/4 time or common time. But since it has a pickup, I'm only going to give us 3 counts, and we'll come in on beat 4. So put your hands in G position. Let's try it. 1, ready, go. Three. off. Now they're suggesting a march tempo. That's about how fast you'd march, or how you can imagine people marching at just a regular piece. Generally a march tempo on a metronome is around 120. All right. So if you could set your metronome at 120, you could try that. Of course, you got to learn the piece. Doesn't mean that it has to go that fast, but that's an idea to give you an idea how fast it should go.